see the stuff on the ground? Yeah, you can. That's great. Cool. No doubt. Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay. Alright, we're just gonna... Got a lot of stuff on the walls because I am by no means a minimalist. Hey, so I wanted to do a quick DIY today, clothing related. It's been a hot second since I've done anything clothing related, and that's kind of why I started my channel, but you know, nonetheless, been distracted by all the other hobbies I've been wanting to get into, and then, you know, things. Anyway, I wanted to do some tie-dyeing again, a little bleach action. I'm kind of late to the trend, the TikTok trend, where everybody kind of dyes their sweatsuits with bleach, but I wanted to try this, and it's not really my style, it's not really my thing to bleach anything, but I'm like, you know, what the hell? Let's fucking do it. I had these three pieces in mind. One, I found a black sweatshirt in the basement, and I already have like a simple black sweatshirt, so I was like, I don't know what I really need a second one for. I was going to donate it, but then I thought, what if I just tried this bleach on it? Then I have these pair of mid-rise bootcut jeans. I mean, they're dated. This is the closest I will be getting to not a high-rise pant in my wardrobe. I haven't been able to get rid of it yet, so I thought, well, why don't I just try bleaching it? I've been seeing these one pair of jeans on the internet where they bleach dyed, but like in like almost like a painted ribbon kind of esque thing. I'm gonna put the picture up here. I've been seeing these all over, and I think they're from Eckhaus Latta. Lord Jesus, I probably said that wrong. So I think it's called Eckhaus Latta, not Latta. Regardless, I'm still probably saying it wrong, so please forgive. I'm really into their bleach pants situation going on, and I'm super excited to try these jeans because I'm hoping that this will like reinvigorate my love for them, and then, you know, they'll have more wardrobe space for me instead of just sitting at the bottom of my closet, which it should not, and I should have gotten rid of them, but hopefully I love them now. And the third item I have is this. It's like a gray, just Gap tank that it's kind of blah, and the color is so blah. So I wanted to completely bleach it like a lighter color. That's not really a tie-dye or whatever thing, but I just wanted to try it out. So I did the sweater and the shirt in my bathtub, and I did the pants outside in the garage. It's very scenic places. I hope you like them. So that's the goal for these three pieces. Let's get into it. So the most important thing you're gonna need for these DIYs is of course bleach. For the pants DIY, I'd recommend having a bowl or something you can pour your bleach into, as well as paint brushes. I'm using these foam ones. So I kind of followed the image on my iPad, and I did that circle on the left side, and then I did like a ribbon continuous squiggle thing up and down the pant. But as you can see, it wasn't really bleaching my pants, it was making it darker, and I waited around for quite a while, still hoping that somehow it might bleach, but I kept waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. And the thing I didn't realize is bleach actually goes bad if you don't remember what decade you bought it in. Already, after you've gotten your functional bleach that you got for 9 cents, you heard me correctly, 9 cents, I did have a coupon, retrace the squiggle you made earlier. Yay, there's actually bleach, look at that, that's beautiful. You know, if squiggles aren't your thing, you can do squares, circles, anything you want. Also in areas that aren't even, just retrace it, no big deal. The more bleach, the merrier. On the back, I noticed there was a couple of bleach blotches, but I kind of loved it and I added some more. Once the bleach has reached the color you want it, throw it immediately into the wash because we need to stop it from further bleaching the pants. So you're supposed to read the percentage of the fabric, and like some fabrics like straight up don't dye. Acrylic does not dye. I googled it. I had to buy this yellow hat for a group Halloween costume. If you think it looks like a minion, you're right, because we did dress up as minions. It's kind of the ugliest yellow. It's kind of bad. It does not look great on me. I poured some bleach on it. She does not dye. She just smells like bleach. She does not change color. You might remember from my previous turmeric tie-dyeing video where I kind of like walk through the different tie-dyeing methods. Basically, the consensus of that video was the crumple method was by far the best method. Basically, all you have to do is crumple up your fabric, and the more crumples the better in my opinion, because it adds more surface area to dye. Honestly, the hardest part of this was just tying it up with rubber bands and getting enough rubber bands. I only had 5 or 6. If you have a million, this will be so much easier for you, no worry. And that's it, you're done. It's so simple. Since I'm completely dyeing the shirt, I just put a bowl of water and some bleach and set it aside. So with the sweatshirt, I started off with a 50-50% solution of bleach and water. I did it originally because I wanted it to be a more subtle dye, but the more it developed, it started turning into this gross poop brown, and I wasn't here for it, so I eventually started adding straight up bleach to it, and then I really started seeing the color change that I was hoping for. I just let it sit until it developed more. The other problem I was seeing is the gray shirt was not bleaching at all, and I added straight bleach to it, and it still wasn't bleaching. Basically, this fabric wouldn't bleach, even though it was 90% cotton. Finally, I threw them into the wash.
I don't really need a new friend, so spend your time with me. Looking for someone who can play though, wanna hang with me. I'm not really looking for a friend, so spend your time with me. Looking for someone not afraid to give it all to me. Get next to me, get next to me. All that I want is to get next to you, get next to you. Not asking for much, but it feels like the two of us are golden or gold, you see. We'll do you good, so take a chance on me. It's magical when you are close, so get closer, babe. We'll do you good, cause I am golden, I'm golden. You're not really looking for a friend, so at the top for me. Never thought that loving would be easy, but it's all for free. Won't cost a thing, so it's yours, worth the try. Oh, this is the real thing, I'm down if you're down, boy. Get next to me, get next to me. All that I want is to get next to you, get next to you. Not asking for much, but it feels like the two of us are golden or gold, you see. We'll do you good, so take a chance on me. It's magical when you are close, so get closer, babe. We'll do you good, cause I am golden, I'm golden.
Hello, am I gonna regret these jeans in 5 years? Probably. Look at them. Of course I'm gonna regret them in 5 years, but right now they're giving me looks, they're giving me vibes, and I'm here for it. She is not perfect by any means. She is much more DIY, and we all know that we don't like that word when we describe what it looks like. She looks homemade. However, it's cute. I mean, come on. I like it. We like it. And if you pair it with a little bit of a platform, I think we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a great time. I thought, let's fully lean in on this. I never ever thought I would wear this in public, ever. And then 2020 hit, and all of a sudden I'm wearing pants like these, and I'm wearing a bag like this, unironically. Excuse me while I put my purse on here. It's like an armpit accessory more than a purse. So I hoped you liked this video. It was very fun for me, and it's kind of reinvigorated a little bit of fashion inspiration in me. You should try this. It literally took me just a day, and for me the longest part is letting it dry because I do not have a dryer, and I live in like the 18th century over here, but you know, whatever. It's also better for your clothing if you don't use a dryer. So as long as you have functional bleach and you have a dryer and a washer, I think this is gonna be a super easy DIY. I'm not cool, bro. Like, I'm not one to be rocking these bleach dye pants, but like, I'm feeling something now. You know what? I'm feeling like inspiration. It's giving me a vibe, and I'm really gonna lean in on that. I'm really happy about this DIY. This shirt didn't work out. I'm kind of a little bit sad about that because I think the shirt had potential, and it was 90% cotton and it still didn't dye, which is such a crazy concept to me. I would highly recommend you try this DIY. Super simple. Let me know if you do. Would love to see it. Anyway, comment, like, subscribe, whatever you want to do if you like this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.